meeting people is really, really important, especially when you're doing social justice work. It's important for other people to know who you are, and it's important for you to know who else is out there doing that work. And so without these events, you wouldn't have that. You know, the opportunity to be able to share stories and talk with people and hear what other people are going through, and then talk about what you have gone through, and then have other people that come along with you share, right? So it's wonderful. I call it all love.
So, Witness to Mass Incarceration cares about people who were previously or formerly incarcerated. And they want to they want to give them the opportunity to build their generational wealth or their wealth. And so, the mission of this event here was to be able to allow us to bring our product to the community, right? And so we talking generational, but for some of us it's just for today. And so what they were able to grab today financially so that they can continue to provide for tomorrow. And that's what that's what Evie has done in this event. I'm working with right now with your wound wellness. So these are vanilla. This is rose. You got rose? I don't have no rose scented. I have soap with roses in it, but the scents are honey cocoa mango. I got vanilla. Vanilla's my favorite. That's my thing. That's why I got my vanilla in my hand. That vanilla is beautiful. So if you're doing something that's calming, you're thinking peppermint, lavender, vanilla. Okay, got it. What about grounding? Any type of grounding, I would do chakras. So that's why I brought you over here. Okay. So these are chakras. So when I use them, most times people pick the one that they need. Okay. And then when you wash with it, it's a orange is for the sacral. Orange is the sacral. Gold. You got blue for the throat. I need this one for somebody. Okay. Yes, you got blue for. This is supposed to be red. This is your root. All right. So give me these and these. What is this here? That's just a natural body bar, and it just says love. All right. How much are these? That's 20. Okay, you got it. You want a nice little box? You know what? Save your box, because I'm going to just put it in my car. How y'all doing today? All right.
My name is Alessandro Arguello. My company is About to Stitch, and my company is a custom tailoring and alteration business. We're located in the Garment District on 39th Street, and what we do is help people look their best. We do alterations on wedding dresses, custom suiting, jeans, T-shirts. So we cover pretty much from A to Z when it comes to making clothes. We also help designers create their own line, their first line. So we help them with pattern making, grading, and also muslin making as well. Well, Evie's witness incarceration dream to have generational wealth for us who have been formerly incarcerated, I think is a great thing, because it can help us teach, our own kids that are maybe seeing that we might have made a mistake, and how that can actually transform, even their life, because maybe they didn't go down the negative way, but even on their positive route, they can still do better. But in case they do mess up, that it doesn't mean that's the end of the world. There's always a light on the other end of the tunnel.
Yeah, so my name is Jason Gibson. I'm the founder and CEO of Hood Code Incorporated. We're a nonprofit organization based in New York City. And what we do is we are teaching kids that live in New York City public housing, coding. We introducing them and helping them with their coding education. The mission of Suitcase Sunday and Witness to Mass Incarceration and Evie's vision to help formerly incarcerated people start and create a legacy and generational wealth is really important to me, because that's something that I want to do for myself, right, and for my family. Part of why I got into kind of crime and the industry and the underworld that I got into was to try to build and access wealth. And the reason why I started Hood Code was a way to give young kids growing up in my community access and kind of a opportunity and resource to create wealth and generational wealth for themselves and others. So the reason, I see the value in Suitcase Sunday, in doing that is expanding and creating a network and opportunity for us to, not only sell our products or promote our products here. It's a foundational kind of resource for us to, contribute to that goal of creating generational wealth. And I'm really appreciative to Evie and Suitcase Sunday and Witness to Mass Incarceration for creating this platform and opportunity for us to, build on our goal of creating generational wealth.
I want to thank everybody for coming here today who came out. I want to thank and I'm going to bring up all the interns. Be prepared to come up for a picture and to be introduced. We're going to do it quickly. You're going to say your name, your school, and what team you work on. So slowly make your way up. With regard to Urvashi, the last 2 years of her life, even though she was dying and very, very ill, she worked on creating a national survey of LGBTQ women, uh, a national women's survey, sorry. And there's a table over there. If you identify as a sexual minority, we are asking you to take it. The survey's an hour, but in her honor, please take it. It'll be the first of its kind that will measure the health of our community and a lot of other factors. So there's a QR code to get you to the survey. Please pick it up and please share it with other people. Uh, I love all the vendors that show up for these events and that support each other. The purpose of this venture, the MAP venture, is to begin to create a network of formerly incarcerated led services and businesses, to begin to start buying from each other, using each other's services, getting to know each other, and then the second step, which would be to get the public to come out more than they do and to support it, is what we're doing. So it's going to take a few years for people to understand that we are a force of nature. Formerly incarcerated people are a force of nature to be reckoned with, and that the more that they support us, the more we can change the system. We don't even call it the justice system. We leave that word out. Um, and now I want to take my time, bring up my 30 interns, my army, that were it not for them, come on, hurry up. Were it not for these people, this event would not have happened. And I strongly encourage other organizations to go on Handshake, look for interns. And while they're coming up, I'll say another word about Urvashi, which is we had a monthly group called Les Hangout, Lez. And during those meetings with a lot of old lesbians, Urvashi did not fail to start a meeting. Come on, or come on stage. Can they all come on? Okay. Um, she did not start a meeting without saying support Witness to Mass Incarceration. And in January, when it was freezing and Witness decided to raise $45,000 to provide 5,600 incarcerated people at Rikers with hats, gloves, and socks, Urvashi wrote the first check. She always wrote the first check. So I'm very grateful to her. And now I'm very grateful. I'll have each person come up one at a time.
Hello, everybody. Hello, Baisley Park. I am Cayenne Dora Show. I am an ex-con. Yes, I didn't spend years in jail, but I spent 30 days. And 30 days in jail changed my life. When I got out, I wrote a cookbook, and from that, I began the work of helping my community. One black trans woman raised millions of dollars independently from community to buy housing, and I did just that. What Evie is doing is the work. When you have been locked up, you know what it looks like to help people that are being locked up. It's about getting them out. At the beginning of COVID, I didn't know what to do for community. I bailed people out. I started a bail fund and got hundreds of people out of jail. I put them in Airbnbs. I gave them food. I gave them share my check. I gave them checks. I gave them access and resources. One black trans woman with a community behind them. We need community. This project is going to give community members bags with computers, bags with resources. When you get out of jail, you often don't have resources. This is what this is about. Being black and being trans is hard enough. But being black and not supported and being an ex-con not supported is really hard. I want you to stand up for this program, stand up for what Evie is doing, and all the volunteers, and everybody that I invited that are here. Thank you. I love all of you, and I love my mom for coming. I took this lady to Fire Island yesterday. I want you to embrace projects that embrace people of color. We need to stand up. If you have white access, you use it for a person like me, for a girl like me, for a community like me. It's about serving community with respect and decency. Evie, I love you. Y'all have a beautiful day. Thank you.
My name is Chef Fresh. I'm the executive pastry chef and the owner of Fresh Taste Bakery, which is an online bakery and dessert catering platform based out of New York City. We've been in business about 6 years, and I got about 10 years in my industry. The importance of Suitcase Sunday to me is, man, definitely just really just showcasing, like, the hard work that the formerly incarcerated population has to put in to be able to become entrepreneurs, because it's one thing to actually take the leap of faith and start your own thing, but it's another thing to have those labels, those stigmas, those barriers on you, and to be able to push through that. So a lot of times I like to say that sometimes I work 2 to 3 times harder than the average person next to me, so it's really no comparison. So when it comes to events like this, it's really just highlighting and just bringing a audience and just casting a light on. It's the hard work that we're putting in.